Hello guys, how are you all doing? Hope you are doing great. Hope you are doing well. My name is Olabode Moses from Gracious Concept. You are welcome to another phase of the online training. I believe everyone have practiced what we did in our previous class. So today I will be showing us how to make a 2D logo using our mobile phone. So today we'll be making a 2D logo relating to Gracious Concept. So I told us in our previous class that before we start any this, I will have to delete this new text on the interface of our app. So we have to delete it. So I've downloaded many logos, a lot of logos, PNG logos. PNG logos are those logos or pictures that doesn't have a background. So I've downloaded a lot of pictures relating to graphic design. So you can download as many as possible. Just as I told us in our last class that we can download any mockups or any pictures, PNG files that we want to use for our brand depending on what the brand is into. Now, like Gracious Concepts is into video editing, website design, flyer makers, and lots more. So today we'll be making a 2D logo for Gracious Concepts. So let us start. I told us I've downloaded a lot of pictures I'll be making use of for the so this will be making use of a laptop because it's a concept, as I've said. So I'm making use of this. Okay, so this is it. Gracious Concept of this laptop. So I've imported already. Then, as you can see, Gracious, that is G. So I'm making use of another G. Okay. Okay, let me increase the size of the text. Just increase the size of the text. Just increase the size of the text. Okay. Okay, fonts. Okay, let's make use of this. Okay. Just increase the size. Increase the size. Okay. Okay, let me reduce the size a little bit. Let me reduce the size a little bit. A little bit. Okay. Let me reposition it a little. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Let me change it. Let it also have the exact color. Okay. Gracious Concepts. So I can decide to give it a color of my choice. I decided to give it a color of my choice. I decided to give it a color of my choice. Let's use this color. Okay, let us use this color. Let us use this color. Let me change the text. Let me change the color to what we used to. Okay, let me bold it. Okay, go to Gracious now. Let us continue. Let's continue. Gracious. Let me increase the size. I told us when making use of fonts for a design. Our font should not be more than 2, at worst 3. But I've already made a particular font for the G. So we'll be making use of same fonts. We'll be making use of same font. So making use of same font for the training. Okay. Same font. Same font. Gracious. Okay, let me just increase the size a little, because this must be visible for people to know your brand. Okay, gracious. Let me give it a color. Give it a color. Let me give it a color. Gracious. Let me give it a color. Let me change this background color so that the work will be visible. Let me change. Okay. Let me change this color too. Let me change this. Let me change this color so that I want the work to be visible. I want it visible. Okay. So I'm making use of this color. I want it to be visible. Okay. Okay, nice. Perfect. Yes. Let me change it to the exact color that we use. Okay. Gracious. Let me give it a color that will be visible, that we can see. Okay. Let me use this color. Gracious. So we need to be careful about how we use color. Color should not be more than 2 so that we won't have color riots. So that we won't have color riots on our work. I decided to change the color of the picture, but let us work on the design first. Concept. Concepts. 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 Okay. Concept. Okay, let me give this stroke to bring out the job. Okay, I've put it. Let me give it stroke. Okay. Okay. Let me give it shadow. Okay. Wow. Think then let me give this concept a shadow too. Okay, let me give it stroke. Think okay, gracious concept. Yeah. Think it's okay like this. It's okay like this. Gracious concept. Then we have to put our services. Our services. Our services. Our services. So I'm not going to change the font. I'm going to be making use of the font I use for the concept. We can see that I only make use of two fonts ever since I started the work. So there is no need to be changing font while making design in order for your work to look more professional. Okay, our services are okay. Okay, I'll be making use of this. Let me put it. Then let me space it. Let me space it. Let me space it. Okay, nice. I'll space it. Space it. Then our services are, we are into graphics design. We are into graphic design, website design, and video editing. Those are what we do. Okay, those are what we do. Okay, I will need to change the font. So that will be the third font I will be using for this design. So let me change the fonts. Mm, okay, let me change it. Let me use Newton regular so that it will be visible. That's what I'll be using. Okay, let me bold it. Okay, I've bold it. So I've bold it. Then let me change this color so that the work will be visible. I still don't like the color I use. Let me find, let me find I want the job to look more nice. I want the work to look more nice. Okay, let me leave it like this. Let me leave it like this. If we decided, if we feel like adding stroke to this, we can also do that. If we feel like adding stroke to it, can also do that. But it should not be much that the work will look attractive. You can add stroke if we feel like, can add it. Can if we feel like, let me reduce it a little stroke. Okay. Okay. Then let me add the address to it. So that is how to make a 2D logo. Okay. WhatsApp. Then this is not a PNG file because it has a background. So I will need to crop it in a circular format. So I have to crop it so that I have to crop it. I have to crop it. I have to crop it. Okay. Perfect. Now zoom it, zoom it, zoom it. Okay, I'll reduce it. Can still reduce it if you feel like. Then we use the positioner tools. then we input the number we want to use. Okay, so that is how we make a 2D logo. So let me not change, let me use the font I make use of the other time. Okay, Newton regular, so was my last. So then reduce the size, I have to reduce the size. Okay, let me shift it a little bit. Okay, let it be at the center. Okay, WhatsApp. Then let me put the Gmail too. Let me import the email logo. Okay, this is the email logo. This is the email logo. Okay, same color. Let me reduce it here so that okay. Then shift. Okay, let me reduce the size a little. 6. Okay, the other one was size 6 too. Okay, then type the Gmail. Okay, okay, let me use Gracious Concept Gmail. Gracious Concept at gmail.com. Okay, let me reduce the size. Then let me change the font. The font I used was Newton, same font. Then reduce the size. Then reduce the size. Then move it. That is how to make. Okay, that is how to make a small 2D logo. So as we can see, we have a perfect job. We have a perfect job already. So let me add some things to it. Let me edit, edit this. Let me edit this. Let me give it. Let me give it color. Give it the color that will be visible. Okay. Okay, as we can see, our job is ready. But before then, let me see if I can give this color. As we can see, we have a perfect job. We have a perfect all this logo. We can give it a stroke too. Can add a stroke to it, a stroke of our choice. Can decide it to give it. Can decide to give it the yellow stroke that I use for to make it look uniform. As we can see, we have a perfect job already. Let me put this. Let me put it Okay, good. As we can see, so that is how to make a 2D logo. Let me adjust this a little. Let me adjust this a little. Let me shift it. Let me reduce the size. Reduce the size. Okay, let me reduce the size of this too. Okay, let me change the position a little. Okay, gracious concept size. Okay, that is how we make our design. So if we are not okay with this color, we can change it to any color of our taste, to any color of our choice. Or if we have a background that we want to use or we wish to use, we can also, as you can see that I'm changing the color, as you can see, if I feel like using black, can make use of it too. Can do that. So as you can see, that is how this is how to change, that is how to make. So that is how to make a 2D logo. 2D logo, 2D logo. I'm looking. Okay. I'm looking for a bet. I'm looking for a bet. Yeah. I'm looking for a bet background we can use. Okay. Okay, then I decided to change this to yellow. I don't want to use too much of color. Perfect. Yes. Yes. I think we are okay with this. So this is how to make a 2D logo. So in our subsequent class, I will be teaching us how we can convert this to a 3D logo. So I'll be very glad to see you guys in the next class. Thank you. Once again, I'm Moses from Gracious Concepts.